Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Biro here. I'm a medium and a channeler. Welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store with a message from Spirit. All right. How'd your Monday start off? I'm curious how this week goes. It's a powerful one. So let's dive in. I'm using the Angels and Ancestors by Kyle Gray this week. Some of you had asked where you can find that deck. I believe it's available on Amazon. I'm pretty sure that's where I got it. I've had it for a while now, but I'm pretty sure it was on Amazon. Okay, Spirit, what do we have in store Tuesday? What's the energy? Complete. Interesting. They're saying, start today by noticing where do you feel complete? Really interesting. Start today by noticing where do you feel complete, because that energy and that action is going to lift your vibes and set you in the right energetic frame of mind. Where do you feel complete? Like, where are the areas you feel accomplished? Like you have done a good job. Doesn't mean it's over, but like you've arrived, right? There's a completion point to it. Notice where you feel complete. Very interesting. Okay, let's see what's in the cards. I'm curious. Oh, interesting. Okay, I know why they're doing this. I totally know why they're doing this. They're doing this because we're about to take yet another spiritual journey up, like another level of ascension. And we kind of talked about that. But what's really interesting is we have two big forces here. This is, okay. Sorry, they're giving me downloads at the same time as I'm talking to you. Mostly, you can usually do it at the same time, but this is a lot. So first, okay, I'm going to show you these together. So we have the Shaman card and we have the Star Ancestor card. Now, this is really significant as to why we're getting both of these, because we have Earth forces at play and kind of your soul galactic forces at play. And I'm talking about the energetics. So first part is, this Shaman card says, trust in the higher forces. This is talking about, first of all, there's two layers to this message. First part, your higher energetic forces are so secure and you are growing in it so significantly. That is why they were talking about, like, notice what you've already completed. Kind of that idea of like take stock of where you are, but notice what you've already accomplished so you can realize where you're going now as you step higher, because there are higher forces at play for you. And I feel like these higher forces at play are actually the energetic frequencies on Earth helping you in your magic, in your spiritual growth. So it could be like you connecting more deeply into the elemental world, you connecting in more deeply to nature, to the elements, the forces, the energetics of weather. Like Spirit's like, it's getting real. It's getting real. You're starting to recognize the shaman nature within you, or the magician nature, or the wizard nature, or the sorcerer nature. Not in a negative way, but realizing how connected you are to all things. That's what's propelling you into these kind of higher forces. You're getting access to higher forces, which creates more manifestation and more capacity. So start to really kind of open your eyes and see through the lens of your personal shaman, because you're going to start to see the world around you get more colorful and more active. So you might notice you have this really interesting, amazing ability to manifest more, or you speak something and it comes into your reality within a day, right? Like, oh, I really need to buy more oranges. And you say it out loud, or you're like, yes, I have to do this. And then say your mom shows up with oranges. She's like, I picked up oranges for you at the grocery store. We might think, oh, coincidence. What's actually happening is you're tuning in and connecting into the earthly elemental forces where communication is happening all the time. That's what shamans and sorcerers, and I say sorcerer in a really good way. It's like in the positive tone of it. Merlins and magician energy, like, that's what they're tapping into, is those elemental forces on our planet, but they're higher forces. So you can start to tap into those now, which I think is so cool. Then at the same time, the Star Ancestor card, follow the voice of your soul. This is what's really bringing you into this next level. It's so much bigger than you realize. So this can be a deepening connection with your galactic guides. This could be a deepening connection with your higher self, learning more of your soul lineage. There's much more information coming down. This is how I'm seeing it. So follow the voice of your soul. I'm seeing it as information is coming down, being downloaded to you from the higher realms, from your guides, about who you really are, why you're really here, what's really going on. Again, this like personal disclosure I'm also feeling with this card too, like we've talked about. So much more information is coming to you. You really need to be in the energy of trusting your discernment, trusting self, and not falling into the fear narratives right now. Again, this higher level knowledge for you to work with. Then we have the drum card again. And as you know, this is one of my favorite cards. This is that soul rhythm. This is really an invitation into what is your soul rhythm? What does it sound like? You can even hear it through music. That's why, again, I was like, listen to some drums, or if you have a drum, do some drumming. Find out what frequency brings you into your soul rhythm. And it can change, but tune into what it is, because there are messages there. There's energetics within this earthly realm that you can connect into through drumming. Also, this knowledge from the higher realms, from your soul, can come in through drumming. And if you're like, no, I just really don't want to listen to drumming, that's okay too. Listen to that rhythmic nature of your soul. You may even want to place your hand on your heart and feel your heart beat, because that is your truest rhythm, right? Even tuning into that can help you connect into these higher energetics, because there are big higher energetics at play coming down. Again, I keep seeing these coming down. The Zeph Spirit keeps showing it to me, coming down to like merge in our reality. Things are really starting to change in a tangible, energetic way for you. And I think really a lot of that is so that we can bypass some of these crazy, wild narratives that are being thrown around every which way. And we can really come into the sacred nature that is self, the sacred nature that is you, that grounded, steady nature that is you. And when you're in that energy, you can receive so much more information. So definitely open up to receive, because there are some interesting things coming down. I would encourage journaling, especially dream journaling or meditation journaling. Like, have a journal with you so you can write it all down, because sometimes we get the download and then we come out of it, and if we don't write it right away, it slips away because it's higher vibrational consciousness. Have a capacity to write it down as fast as you can, because there's knowledge in there. Big influx of knowledge coming. All right. I will leave that with all of you for now. Have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.